Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I decided to do like a beginner's guide on seed harvesting. So I want to pick possibly 3 easy plants on how to harvest the seeds. I am a major seed collector. I'll dive into it a little bit here in just a second, but this whole garden was free. I've been collecting seeds for a very long time, so my garden, I don't have to pay for seeds. Water, because I live in the city, but other than that, this garden is pretty much free. So I want to go ahead and just demonstrate 3 simple plants on how to pull the seeds for those 3 plants, and hopefully give some tips and tricks to beginner gardeners out there, just learning something like that. Okay, we're not going to dive into all these plants today. What we're going to do is I'm just going to dive into, let's see, we're going to do the 4 o'clocks today. My mom loves her 4 o'clock, so I always do a full batch for her. I'll demonstrate how to pull the 4 o'clock seeds. I'll demonstrate how to pull the cosmos seeds, because cosmos are pretty common. A lot of people grow those, but I like to show how to pull the seeds for next year. And let's go ahead and also demonstrate how to do the marigolds. Marigolds are pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and we'll harvest the flower heads off of these marigolds, and I'll show you how to pull them apart and how to harvest the seeds off those guys. If this video does good and people are interested, all these other plants that I have going on, I got a bunch of different plants going on. My vegetables are already cycled through for this season. So right now I'm basically on pumpkins, fruits, flowers, things like that. I've already harvested all my vegetables for this season. 4 o'clocks. Let's see here. I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pots coming down here to give you guys an idea of how much I'm growing. The seeds are going to be right in here. These little black guys right there. That's going to be the seed. With the 4 o'clocks, you gotta watch out because you got a little bumblebee. All the seeds are gonna basically fall on the ground. Okay, so if we get way down here, these are 4 o'clock seeds all down here. So I gotta pick all those up first. But what I do is I'll put a blanket on the bottom down here. So if any of the seeds fall while I'm collecting them, it's a quick way to catch them. This is going to be today's harvest. I have about 4 bowls inside. I'll usually come out here once a week and collect seeds if I can. Let's go ahead and move on over to this section. Let's start up on the cosmos. Alright, cosmos are pretty straightforward. They're going to flower out and then they're going to go to seed, right? So if you leave them long enough, they're going to go to seed. This is what I'm looking for right here. And it's just easy enough to put it in between my fingers, pull up, and collect all those seeds. That is really it for the cosmos. Drop them in my bowl, keep on going. So I have them separated from my fire orange. I got some pinks over here, so I do keep them separated. But let's go ahead and collect some cosmos. Alright, that's going to be today's harvest of cosmos. Let's go ahead and pull some marigolds today. The marigolds are pretty straightforward. What you're going to be looking for is the dried up or the dried up flower head, right? It's going to start off as a flower. It's going to dry out and it's going to look like this. When I pull them, you want it to kind of snap off dry. Okay, that's a good way that I know that they're ready to go. The seeds are going to be inside when you open it up. Those are all the seeds right there. So we're going to go ahead and just pull the heads off today, and then I'll go ahead and separate them out inside the house. So these are going to be some of the seeds that I've been collecting over the years. Get them all through right here. I got, my corn, all my pumpkins, my sunflowers. Shoot, these ones right here, these are all morning glories, all right here. To give you an idea of how much I've been collecting over the years. Just this one right here are morning glories, and I have, let's see, morning glories, morning glories, morning glories, morning glories, and then we start diving into a lot of wildflowers that I love collecting out in the wild. So these are all going to be wildflowers. Now some of them are some specialty flowers that I've been purposely trying to collect. This is just some of what I've been collecting over the years. I actually have another stash that I'm working on right now. So I wanted to demonstrate first just those 3 different types of plants, right? I don't want to get too crazy and get everybody confused here. So I want to keep this as more as a beginner's guide of seed harvesting. So this is what I've collected this season so far for these 3 plants. And what I'm really trying to get at is, we all know when we go buy a pack of seeds, right? What was that? $2.29 for a pack of seeds? How many seeds came in that little pack, right? I bought 3 packs of marigolds last season it was, and this is what I've turned it into just this season. So these are the heads that I went ahead and harvested today. These are all the seeds right here, just marigolds. These are just marigold seeds. How do you turn, this is how you turn $2.29 into, I got 2 large mason jars of just marigold seeds. Y'all understand what I could do with these seeds? I could go crazy with these things, okay? That just gives you an idea of the marigolds. How to turn a pack of seeds into more seeds than you're going to be able to figure out, right? So this is what I collected so far on marigolds. These are my cosmos that I've collected this season. Still working on it, right? I go out there once a week. I collect my seeds. These are the ones that I collected today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to allow these to dry for 2 weeks in my garage. Normally I'll lay them out like on a flat paper plate. I'll lay them in my garage for 2 weeks. I'll bring them on in. Then I'll go ahead and get them into my mason jars. I'll leave the lids off for probably another week or 2 just in case. I really want them to dry out and cure. Those are going to be, oh shoot, these are going to be the morning glories that I've collected this season already. Oh man, that's, I don't even know how to explain how many morning glory seeds that really is right there. These are the 4 o'clocks that I've collected this season. You're not going to get a ton. I mean, that is a ton of seeds right there. And if you ever gone and bought 4 o'clocks and you realize that they're they charged us $5, I think it was like for 8 seeds. So, I mean, come on, you know, what we're really doing when we go to the nursery is we're paying the middleman, right? Once we learn to start collecting your own seeds, man, your garden is just going to keep reproducing. These seeds I wanted to demonstrate. Now, I hope you have like a Sprouts food market or something like that with organic fruits in it. I went and bought 1 cantaloupe, all organic. I pulled the seeds out of it. Now you tell me how many plants I could grow out of just that 1 melon. And that's what I'm just trying to demonstrate in this this little video to you guys here is, and that was 1 melon, and that was 1 melon. That's a melon right there. I could produce enough melon next year to, off of 1 plant, you know, off of 1 seed, you know. So this is just demonstrating just a little bit. Mint, oh man, I got mint for days. If you're a beginner gardener and you think, oh, mint's gonna be fun, it is fun. It's gonna take over your whole garden, and I'm just gonna say it now because most people don't say it. Mint is gonna take over your garden, and you're gonna have a hard time trying to control that stuff, and you're gonna be producing mint that you don't even know what to do with. So that's just this year's season right here of mint. I got another batch, and I haven't even harvested everything else that I have outside. Well, I hope this little video demonstrated just a couple of different types of plants and seeds that you could be harvesting, and the reason why I do harvest these seeds. I would love to dive into a little more into the more specialized plants, is what I would say. You know, maybe local to your area, your region, things like that. Let's dive into those plants. Y'all have any interest in it? I'm going to bring up the mullein because everybody loves mullein. Medicinal purposes are off the chart for mullein. I highly recommend, if you can't find any batches out in the forest or anywhere to transplant, you know, try to get some growing in your yard. You can buy it from the nursery, but it's a little bit different from what I found out in nature. You guys wanted to dive into those more specialty seeds? Let me know. I'll be more than happy to set up some videos of some of these specialty plants and kind of go from there. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't be afraid to get on out, get a little dirty, and have some fun.